Hey, what's good, boys? Sorry if it sounds really noisy right now. I'm like literally nearby the highway in some random ass parking lot because I needed a place where I can record. The place where I usually record is busy right now, so I just found this random ass parking lot to record. But pretty much, you guys have probably noticed my channel has been kind of a bit of a mess. And what do I mean by that? I've been kind of uploading different sorts of content. So pretty much, I've decided that the past year, it's been great that I've been doing like broad self-improvement content, right? And I really enjoy doing content like that. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy that sort of content. But I think it's better for my channel if I niche down, right? And that's kind of what I've been experimenting, kind of figuring out like, okay, what's the one thing that I want to focus on? And originally, I thought it was productivity because productivity is something that I've done coaching for, and it's something that was of interest. But I've kind of just realized lately that it's not something that I can pursue for the long term. It's just not something that I really enjoy that much. And what is like one thing, Ben, on my YouTube channel that I talk about all the time, that I mention about, that I do, that I love, that I've been doing for a long time? It's martial arts, man. Like, martial arts, if you guys don't know, like, I've been doing wrestling ever since I was 15, and a year and a half ago I started doing kickboxing and Muay Thai, and I've recently just started doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And like, martial arts is just something that I fucking love to do, right? It's something that I genuinely do enjoy. And I just kind of thought, like, when I just stopped kind of making videos of martial arts for a week and just started making videos on productivity, I wasn't enjoying it. Productivity is something that's nice and everything, but I enjoy making videos on martial arts because there's so many ideas, there's so many things that I can teach you guys. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this past month I haven't been going training consistently. I've only really been training 2-3 days a week, man, ever since my fight. And I think that's just because of me trying to focus on this whole productivity thing. And I kind of was just thinking like, oh, I have to grind YouTube. I have to take literal time out of me training to just fucking work on my business, right? And all it did, bro, was just make me fucking depressed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't bring myself to fucking work 10 hours straight in my fucking room because it just feels as if I'm doing the same fucking thing where I used to play video games 10 hours a day in my room. I'm doing the exact same thing. Yes, it's something productive, but at what cost? My mental health? Like, it just doesn't make sense at the end of the day. So martial arts is something that I love, and I want to compete again. I really want to compete. I want to compete in more jiu-jitsu matches. I definitely want to take up, I want to take up my second ever kickboxing fight, hopefully soon, man. And yeah, I think my goal now, instead of what I was trying to do before, trying to be something that I'm not, I want to really just focus on the martial arts because that's just something that's big in my life. And I'm not gonna lie, like I said, I was starting to get really, really depressed when I just stopped training. You guys probably don't know this, but I would probably say the worst period of my life was when I stopped wrestling in senior year of high school. So, wrestling in senior year was like my last year, and wrestling was something that I fucking loved. It was something that I really enjoyed, that I was training a lot for in the off season. So for that to kind of just go away, it kind of left me directionless. And that's really when I started to gain weight and just become depressed. And I never want to go through that again. I've just realized, like, I have to be in the fucking gym training 5 to 6 days a week. So it doesn't make sense for me to make content on something entirely different, which, yes, is interesting, but just doesn't make sense, doesn't align with my life. Whereas I think if I'm making videos primarily on martial arts and providing as much value and as much enjoyment to you guys as possible, trying to help out as many other people that are doing martial arts as possible, it's just better. It's better for me. It aligns with everything in my life because I don't want to just stop training. Like, I don't want to stop fucking training. I love waking up and I love doing work, but I guess lately I've just been like, it's just like influence, you know what I mean? People tell you if you want to succeed at YouTube or if you want to succeed in business, you have to fucking be working your ass off like 10 hours a day, and it's just not sustainable for me, man. I can't do it. And that may mean that I will never have a successful business. Who knows? Because I'm not willing to do that. But I don't care. I can give less of a fuck. I love training. Training is something that I love to do, and it makes more sense, man, to focus my content on martial arts. So pretty much where I'm going to be going with the channel is I want to post more martial arts related content. So I'm pretty much going to be posting 90% martial arts. And with that as well, you know, I will also too post videos once in a while, just talking about other things too in my life. I think that's perfect. But I think martial arts is something that I would want to sort of niche down and talk about more, because I think I was looking through my videos and I realized martial arts is just the thing that I enjoy talking about the most. So it doesn't make sense for me to just be like, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and let's focus on something completely different, man. Like, it just doesn't make sense, right? So from now on, I want to be focusing on martial arts, starting to focus on content exclusively to martial arts. And maybe I'll change my mind, but you know, because I'm just experimenting, honestly. But I think I've realized that if there's one thing I want to niche down to, is martial arts. So I want to start to focus more on that. So yeah, man, let's fucking do it. I'm gonna provide as much value to you boys as possible. And yeah, man, remember, my boys, stay active, stay busy, and most of all, stay hungry.